Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? Hey internet, it's Jessica and welcome back to Danganronpa. It has been a minute since I played this game and I know I kind of left everybody on a cliffhanger because we found some dead bodies in the last video, but now we're going to be starting the next trial. I still have no idea who to suspect because the person I thought who was going to kill next died, so I don't know what to think anymore. If you guys have been enjoying the Danganronpa series, remember to leave a like on this video. Your support does help this channel and lets me know you guys want more episodes, because we're pretty much halfway through the game, I think. What a way to open this game. Anyway, the floor is covered in Taka's drying blood. Toko fainted, I see. Toko? Don't tell me! Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We tried everything to get her up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. He's probably really happy that she fainted. Like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Sakura has no comment. I wonder why. Another hammer? Now it's just Justice Hammer 4 and it's bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi with Justice Hammer number 2. But this time, this was 4. What happened to 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
Makoto, you didn't say anything until just now?
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed. Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course. Come on! We're just gonna leave Taka though? So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed to the physics lab. But as soon as we got out of the physics lab... Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It disappeared. Don't be ridiculous. Who would be snatching the dead bodies out here? That's kind of weird. Is it that robot thing?
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. Why? No, don't leave Taka then if you know somebody's taking the bodies. I practically leaped down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was just there a few minutes ago. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were gone for like only a minute. And then, when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. But why would you guys go to the bathroom? I'm so confused why everyone's just leaving the bodies like that. Enjoying the sights of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die, just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be Taka too! It can't be! It can't be!
No!
Hina.
Calm down! We're all going to die! All of us! They're going to kill all of us! Then, who might be the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot she's unconscious in the equipment room. Dude, everyone's... Y'all already pissing me off and it's just the beginning of the video. You left her in the scene of the crime? You didn't have a choice. You passed out and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
She's still unconscious.
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We're better off without her. I knew it, he wouldn't care. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back up.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something happens to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Huh. I mean, is it bad that I don't really care? We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Okay, she looks fine. Toko! Thank God you're okay. Taka's body's gone, though. But right away I noticed there was something different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
The rule, though, that you're not allowed to kill more than, like, what was it, 2 or 3 people? Huh? Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here went to get on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, y'all came in here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only other ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Oh, hold on! Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she's still in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all! Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
That's kind of true. Hiro was like, what, in the hallway? Which means the suspicious individual you're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there'll be no murderers, no more murderers. The regulations are clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If there were to break that rule. Shing! I mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish? Like shrimp or crabs? Why do we need to know that? Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko would never be in danger. I still meant it when I said we better off without her, though.
In other words.
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi is the one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go? That's kind of true. She kind of left us, right?
What?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? No, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well, then let's split up and begin searching.
But...
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during the case.
Cause, I mean...
I know that. I think I do, but...
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell if you find anything. Byakuya left to the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Wait, can I go in here just to, like, search around? We should probably look around the crime scene anyway. I wonder how long Toko's gonna be knocked out like that. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a bloodstain. But there's, like, being dragged. Does that not mean anything? This is a tarp. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. Nothing to worry about too much. Okay. Just a coin. can talk to the others. We need to search the bodies that have disappeared. What happened after that?
Huh?
Where could the 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Huh? The door must be locked. Wait, why? Weren't we just there before? Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's body have been both hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Wait, what repository? What do you mean by that? Oh, that locked door? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Up ahead is a repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice to go inside. So why was it locked to begin with? What? So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Yep, there's both of them. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was an unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for the second time. The hell? And so here we are!
Without
further ado, here, I'll give you the next Monokuma file. I was gonna hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is
Now,
waiting
make sure
for
to
you.
investigate all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later.
Bye, I guess. Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left to uncover is the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on! How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead! Gone forever! They're not coming back! Awful. This is all just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why?
Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If there was some sort of word to make me believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But it wasn't a movie. Wait. What? Huh? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
This ain't Game of Thrones! How are you alive?
Hifumi, wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. No, he said I'd met you all before? Before this?
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
Yasu?
Hiro.
Are you saying Hiro bashed him upside the head? But why would he do that? Why would he do... I don't understand. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vital.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Unnecessary! He said hero, you dumb idiot! Now this game is becoming exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Kageura. That's the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words...
And with that case, and with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people, even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going as far to hide the bodies. A criminal that hides his face in the mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
That's what I don't understand. Like, what is the connection? Like, the other murders that happen, I can kind of understand, right? Like, they makes more sense, and then the clues that they left leading up to their character makes more sense. But Hero randomly dressing up as a robot, that seems really odd. If that's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends.
Fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time, it's not all life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Okay. First I better check on the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi and Taka. The cause of death was each blow to the head. It is as though they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt. She has an alibi when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma!
Don't be rude! I'm here to answer your question! What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I, during during the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
So you ask, each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing.
Yeah,
will
so
get to
if they
graduate.
help, there's no point in that, because you don't get to graduate. So basically, you can have an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So you're saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would be obstruction of the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blacking can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out the one that was blacking and did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay, let me just take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true Blacken who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blacken, so that's just one person?
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now, it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blacken. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one Blacken, an accomplice that wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to the case after all. You may be right. So if that's true then, Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to further pursue information.
So,
You know, don't you think it would consider someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended! When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl!
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone else knows what I look like. You don't call me a murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
let's see.
Oh, on another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd totally be useless on the investigation anyway. Hina always says that every investigation, did you know? She's like, I'm totally useless. I feel useless. I can't do anything. I decided to take a snack in the kitchen instead of helping with the investigation. Like, why does she keep saying that? Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing's so strange. All but one has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. It never is! Alright, let's take a look around. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. Found just as hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what used to kill him? And the tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use to move Taka's body? The way that it wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Fumi's big, cold body laid on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth did the killer be able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to the repository. That is true. Like, no offense to like how big he is, but like, how did they do it so quickly? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty far. It's actually like a floor above. So how do you do that? All the way from the first floor. Oh, I'm sorry, the first floor to the third floor, and all without getting noticed. How the hell? So good. I don't get it. Can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head, probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus the body right here. That's it, his glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses was covered in blood. But now they're completely clean. Wait, why is that? Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Okay, that's odd. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammer be designed using these models? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Hey, for some reason, this hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? I think it's one of these. It's a dolly. It doesn't have any handles. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. Kind of awkward, but if you were to bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when I found it? Taka's body? And look at the wheels. Yeah, there's blood stains on it. Blood on the wheels on the dolly that's been moved to the equipment room, to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Yeah, I guess that's how they would move it so quickly, right? Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we all split up to look around, right? It's really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
But
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. When we got there, repository... Right! That's the thing! The repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking around in there. Probably have to leave the area to figure it out. Any insight? Yakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could have otherwise. When the attacks and murders disappeared all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died. Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words...
Then there's nowhere to suspect anyone else. Okay, but what if he did do it? Why would he hide his identity that's in that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered? Because he's a fool of the century, you see. He is kind of dumb, but like I said, like, what if he's just doing it, like, to cover up? I mean, he is kind of... he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding there somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is Why did they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rules say if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances of you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you. I might have fun with this after all. What the fuck? His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out. But if he did, would I have killed him to tell me what it was? Bianca is so funny. I fucking hate him. Okay, there's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. So who locked it? Monokuma? Because he's the only one who could teleport. I don't see any way of locking it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there was no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that's certain someone, unless it was either or, like either Sakura or Hina herself. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe we should check somewhere else. Let's go to yeah, we're gonna go to the scene of the crime for both of them. Oh god, Toko. I'm sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed! I missed so much of the ultimate rare event! Thanks for your input. There's some kind of tire marking going through the pool of blood. That's the dolly. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on the tire. I'm pretty sure that's where the blood came from. Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using a dolly. Both rooms have a 3rd floor, so that should definitely be possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way you can get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. This is the tarp too. That they used it. Just as hammer before, the weapon they used to kill Taka. The body was moved and the murder weapon was just left here. Alright, let's check out the nurse's office. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. That's suspicious. Hang on a second. Wait a damn minute. The only person around here who could lift up Hifumi with no problem would be Sakura, because she's the strongest person. But we know their relationship. Hina really cares about Sakura, and Sakura really cares about Hina. Those two would make accomplices together regardless if one will get graduated and the other won't. You know what I mean? So if it is them, why would they go around killing Hifumi and Taka? That's the part that I don't understand. Now it's looking weird because Hina was the one who asked to go to the bathroom. Oh god, please tell me it's not Sakura. I like her. Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? It couldn't have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said so the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... Can't think of anything else less than impossible. Okay, we got her account at least. There's something inside. It's too small, the handkerchief. Oh, the glasses! A cleaning cloth! And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, it's covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever belonged to you must have used to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I have the slightest idea. Yeah, we're gonna use that. But that isn't that the cartoon that or the anime that Hifumi likes? There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though, I'm not a vampire. Wait, would that mean anything though? Blood transfusions. So, this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall. This is the note that Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remembered well. Well, the penmanship is pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow even more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
I can't fucking stand this guy. Okay, we got the note. Yeah, I remember that note he left with us. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Oh god. Okay, which one's Hero's room? I don't remember. Kyoko. The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya said to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Why would he leave his door unlocked? Again, Hero is kind of stupid, so I don't know. This is Hero's room. There's all kind of weird stuff here. Where did he even get this all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? I guess? Oh god, he's got- was he able to bring all this stuff with him? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something and something made out of looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? These blueprints. Something about them really bothers me. No, that's not his writing. That's not his writing. No. He has really good penmanship. Yeah, that's not his. No. I think he's been planted. Because, you know, like, Hero's really dumb. Ah! Makoto, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too! Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. I think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. Ran up to the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko and...
I mean...
Phew, man! I've had the worst day! What the fuck? Hero? Oh, hell no. Hero?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh! Who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? What is it, the Illuminati? So, he was either passed out somehow, and it was placed on him. But it still doesn't explain, like, who the fuck designed the robot thing, because that's not the same penmanship as Hero. I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool locker room. It looked like he'd been fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me! You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. You and Byakuya are the same. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know that people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hero, can you explain to us why you're dressed like that?
I mean...
Well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, didn't know how that happened, then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to look at you. Well,
Let me out
what's up with this thing? I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something like that if you can't take it off by yourself?
You got it all wrong.
I didn't make this stupid freaking thing!
It would seem...
There's a class on the back that keeps trying to get you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help them. It took everyone to help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Phew, free at last! Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits you, Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
Is that okay?
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made the costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious the one who put the costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro! Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea! We wouldn't want to kill anyone else! Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think this is going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves a fair treatment. Yeah, I don't think it's Hiro. That doesn't make any sense. Why would you make a costume where you can't take it off? You know? Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be some fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could have possibly be the costume attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know that I'm only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're going to be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started to put on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See?
See?
Look.
Look
See
how
how
loose
loose
it
it
is. Yeah, wait. Huh?
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're out of excuses.
No.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it were another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Yes, I will. I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried to put them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I could wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems the costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on a line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the one who without an alibi during all this thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's happening. Could someone, tell me? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi.
What?
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it! I did not! Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones who were
How
killed,
about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then.
You might as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi are fighting over alter ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
alter ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so
I know
bad.
that note. No?
Um.
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. Here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room and then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that you do that. What? Really? Told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passageway, a chance to escape. Someone wrote that all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must have been dumb fish to... You must have been one dumb fish to bite every piece of the bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, you even know it's a lie. You gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us the note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Oh, looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me. I wanted her to fly. As I said before, you want us to believe that you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Okay, well, that's an account at least. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do you want to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hero. No, it's like I said.
Worse.
Was that just to get money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. It must be totally broken, that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for evidence, right? What? Huh, you're right. I need to look for the second student in that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I gotta get back to guard duty. I'm just gonna ask Toko, that genocide Jack, to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we had a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. I'm really suspicious of Hina. Like, she's acting way too weird and way too emotional. Like, I know she's been emotional about everyone dying so far, but the way that she's been acting towards Hiro, you know what I mean? And maybe it's also because, like, they're not close. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the
It
investigation.
would seem...
Looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need you to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Okay.
Hey,
So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than living.
Hey.
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
Anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry. Before the class trial begins anyway. Yeah, you're right. Okay, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. I guess I should head that way for now. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without hesitation and began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma files were right. They were killed using a similar weapon. Her moves were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she actually was made me feel a little more comfortable. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and without anyone noticing. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from the blow of the head. It's also likely killed user Justice Hammer 3, which is what we found in the nurse's office, but... We found Hifumi's body in the nurse's office. His glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that and why?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You
Hey.
did? You remember that wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
Ugh.
Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike the other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It's almost likely that he broke in the counter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch broke sometime So that would mean the watch just broke sometime after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka watch wasn't broken. Right, it wasn't.
In
'Cause
other
he
words,
knew what time it was. So if it worked at 10 p.m. last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have just happened 6 this morning. Huh.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. Oh, Oh, there appears to be something holding. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
Because
Rigor mortis has been already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. Not just I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I finally was able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all that was in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. It doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us with a few clues of his own. Okay, I want to talk to these two first. Doesn't Kyoko get creeped out poking at dead bodies and stuff? So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. Oh. Oh, what a paper.
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it there on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants. It sounded like his sock or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of it, how it's stuffed down his pants, it's like, it's better to be important, Hifumi. I'll never forgive you for this. Oh, that's the note that Hiro was talking about. A note? Found a hole, maybe he used to escape.
So,
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. And then he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Rec room at 1, the note says 6. The time is different. Hiro told us that the note said that he needed at 1. But they wrote to Hifumi asking to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it wasn't meant for him. Huh?
So,
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning part of being ripped off. Could you explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have it being clutched like a scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? It was just something more important. And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you another thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how their murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think that they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you don't think about it the way that at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbooks may play a role. Handbooks may play a role, I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep in mind. Okay.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial.
I'm not, because like I'm still confused. Like there's too many conflicting
Like
reports.
the bright burst of fireworks.
Shut up, Monokuma!
Um,
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
shall we go?
Well, you better get going. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to end the episode right here because I know the class trial is gonna be a long one. It usually is, but now we kind of got clues together. It's a matter of figuring out how it all plays. I don't think Hiro did it. I think he was definitely set up, but I'm really suspicious of Hina and Sakura together. Just because of how all the events are unfolding, it just seems weird that Hina's getting so emotional. She got sick conveniently at the right time for Hifumi's body to disappear. And the fact that Sakura would be the only one who would be able to carry Hifumi up there. But it doesn't explain why she decided to kill them, you know what I mean? Like, why those two? Why the whole Robo Justice thing? What is the motive there? I'm confused about that. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Danganronpa, remember to leave a like. Let me know in the comments what you think, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button for more episodes of Danganronpa. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!